Hi and welcome to episode 26 of my Even Second Son playthrough. You're going to see episode 25 and 26 release, launch, whatever you want to call it, on the same day because I am really close to the end of the Evil playthrough, which is why it's episode 26 and 25 because I did the good, now I'm doing the bad, but I'm very close to the ending of this. Once I'm done with this, I'm going to be playing a old PS3 game that I'm not going to spoil it. You're going to see the title at some point whenever I'm done with this campaign. Because I only want to have two playthroughs going at once because that's just enough to do. When you start adding on more and more, where are you going to actually end? Or when is it too many playthroughs and that general thing. So I just try my best to have two going, and that is it.
Adios!
Hey, I can turn left now! It's literally the next day. I don't know why What? Why is my thing so weird? And I mean everything I own. I'm a glitch magnet. I'm so many different things. And to prove what I meant last time, there you go. And meant last time as in I have to clear that out to be able to get to that objective. But, I'm a glitch magnet. I'm all sorts of things. I can just do shit in games that I otherwise shouldn't be able to do. Like, my personal favorite example is, if you did not know, in Destiny 2, there is a super. Think of it like Superman flight, where you're able to go up, down, left, right, completely controllable, but you have like a amount of thrust, like a rocket kind of thing, where you can only go a certain distance and then you start falling and that general thing. But that super, on contact with geometry, explodes. On contact with an enemy, you do a fuck ton of damage and keep flying through them. I bounced that shit, basically, not actually bounce it off, but skimmed the ground to such a degree that the AoE, like the actual look of it, was in the ground and went up. I should not have been able to do that. I should have exploded on the ground in that instance. I just didn't. And it helped. I did what I wanted to do, of hit that one boy on the ground, fly up, hit those boys, did exactly what I wanted to do, but I kind of shouldn't have done that. So, glitch magnet in a good way and a bad way. Same with my controller last video. Keep in mind, this last video was literally yesterday. Or kind of today. Because it's still Sunday. I recorded that video very late last night. I woke up, did some stuff, then made this video because I really do want to get through this. But I could not turn left at all. I could not turn left, and it would not let me turn left really easily. So I had to start turning right a good bit. I actually got in the groove of that near the end, but I could turn left now. Same controller, same everything, nothing changed, just a different time in the same day, and now I could turn left. I don't know. Don't question it, just stating it. Oh, invisibles! You cannot see me, motherfucker. Hell, something kind of funny. I started doing this because I know I can easily play this game, even though I really want to play Marvel Rivals and do my dailies. Because if you don't know, I'm a PvE gamer over a PvP gamer. No, 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 no. Because I don't like the stress of having to fight other players and then the talking shit and then all these different things. I just don't like PvP in a nutshell. But now that I can actually turn left, because that's the reason why I started playing this, because I couldn't turn left yesterday, I am actually going to be doing that. Did I kill both? No, I only killed one. Okay. Cease your existence. Oh. Okay, I just realized something. I'm sorry, this is me nerding out with projectiles and different things like that. Technically, with the volley of digital whatever the fuck that is to be able to shoot digital constructs in that uh, beam of death, technically, in the rotating fan blades to make the helicopter fly, it should be hitting that projectile because you can actually see how long that is, and because of the stream, at least one of those fan blades will hit it at some point. So technically, I should have been able to do damage shooting the fan blades, which is interesting. But sorry, I am a nerd in all sorts of different ways. Like, for an example, in Destiny 2, my personal favorite gun, without a doubt, is the Cerberus Plus One. And not because of what it does, not because of anything, because of the entire kit that it is. It's called the Cerberus Plus One because it has 4 barrels instead of 3. Each barrel, though, shoots a bullet somehow magically, and it's basically a full auto rifle shotgun, and just the concept there is amazing, with infinite reserve ammo because it's a primary ammo weapon. Just everything about Cerberus Plus One is just fun, and nowadays with its new catalyst rework, it's actually really good. It makes my prismatic warlock build, or one of them. And that right there shows off that it has different impacts for the different primary fires, which is interesting. Like, for an example, Neon, I would not be able to destroy this here, but with this, I'm able to pretty easily destroy it, which is interesting about how this game actually functions on a programming level, where each projectile has different things, like different impacts, all sorts of shit. You know what? That should not have happened, but I'll take it. I have talked about in previous episodes that I would love to have the Infamous 1, 2, and Festival of Blood remaster, remake. I would love to see Cole McGrath use a less powerful, less potent version of the Kessler dash from Infamous 1. Because if you didn't know, Infamous 1, the BBEG Kessler is you are Kessler, but timey-wimey chicanery going on. But in Infamous 1, when you are fighting Kessler at the final fight and everything's like that, you see that fucker do shit you can't even fathom. Like, he's able to make echoes of himself that walk at you slowly, get bigger, and the moment they touch you, they blind you, and when they blind you, he intentionally just uppercuts your ass. Which is fun, but okay. You can easily destroy the things, are not that hard to actually destroy, and you have to use waves. A fuck ton of waves against those big glowy boys, and you can easily get rid of them. But he can also dash, he can do all sorts of crazy things that your ability set doesn't allow you to do. And just the concept of being able to, like, I don't know how they would implement or anything like that, but the ability to have more. Okay, how to put this? Infamous Second Son is Infamous playstyle. Infamous 1 and 2 has cover shooting mechanics. You're able to, instead of pressing circle to dash or dodge or different things like that, you have the ability to duck under cover, which I never used. And I play on the second to hardest, and I played those games on the hardest difficulty, and I never fucking used it. Ever. But it is a thing you can do. The only time it's actually applicable in the entire Infamous series is Infamous 1 in the sewers. If you know, you know. But That's the only time it's actually applicable. It's the only time you actually kind of need to use it, and that's sometimes in the sewers, not every time in the sewers. So it's genuinely kind of funny how Infamous Second Son, not being a good Infamous game, being a good game, but not a good Infamous game because it changes fundamentals like every power is supposed to be natural, but it still introduces core gameplay mechanics that should have been Infamous 1 and 2. I don't know if it should be like being able to like lightning dash or something like that in Infamous 1. Infamous 2, most fucking definitely. Infamous 1, just the ability to easily dodge roll because he is a parkourist, so the ability to say, oh no, and just dodge some bullets and stuff like that would be kind of cool. And if there is a remake remaster of Infamous 1 and 2, please bring, and I say this to Sucker Punch, please bring Gigawatt Blaze Infamous 2. Those are my personal favorite things in Infamous 1. Just being able to say, you, come here, motherfucker. It's just so fucking fun. If you don't know, Gigawatt Blades use 3 bulbs. The power system in this game is completely different, but 3 bulbs to be able to basically make Wolverine Claw, because not 3, it's one big, like, kata, the Indian kata, basically like that, where it's across your knuckles, but a big blade across both your knuckles. And this was a DLC that you could actually purchase, and I had the, deluxe version, so I actually had it. But this blade, once you activate it and you can upgrade it, can one shot just about anyone at max upgrade. Low upgrade is able to one shot any Reaper. Then you upgrade it once again to one shot basically any Trashian, and then again to one shot any of the Federation. The mad scientist fuckboys. I forget what their name is. And I say fuckboy because they're the goons of the mad scientist group, and I forget what they're even called. I don't know.
Hank, what's up?
Listen, kid, I've been thinking. When you was chasing me across those buildings with all the helicopters and all before?
Right. Yeah, I'm sorry about all that.
No, I was just gonna say, you clearly been getting the hang of those smoke tricks I gave you.
Well,
And stuff like that alone, I really wish got changed because I didn't shoot him. I didn't do anything, and the entire time I was using video. So we should have said something on the lines of, and I do think, like for an example, when you're fighting the first supernatural looking concrete dude, whenever the redheaded bitch lady, I'm quoting Delson on that, whenever she first says, you have 2 powers, how the hell? Show me what you got. Excuse me, I had to burp there, even though you didn't hear me. Whenever you, if you can actually get through that without using neon, completely using smoke, there should be a completely different voice line. And I know there isn't, I've not been able to pull that off, but if you can, you should be able to get a different voice line. Same with this. If you don't use smoke, and you do use smoke, for an example, it should be the same voice line. But if you don't use smoke, if you use neon or video, it should be a completely different voice line. Like, little things like that are some things that could really bring gaming to the next level when there's different voice lines depending on what exactly the player does versus what the story is. Shit. Sorry. That was an alarm. I really like Space Odyssey from David Bowie. I think, yeah, David Bowie. I really like a lot of his songs, but Space Odyssey is one of those songs that are so unique you can't put it anywhere and actually have a good flowing playlist. So I just have that as my alarm.
I kind of need you to teach me one more. You managed to escape her tower once. How'd you get past those electrified barricades?
There's a transformer on a roof across the way you gotta shut down. But it ain't gonna do you no good. She got the whole thing armored up and half the DUP forces standing guard.
Right, but maybe if we both work together...
Hey, my specialty's breaking out of places like that, not in. Listen, we both got our reasons for getting to Augustine. She got something each of us wants. But we gotta do it on our terms, not hers. We gotta draw her out of her castle and out here, where we stand a chance.
Any ideas?
Well, you know them 2 kids that was on the armored bus with me?
Fetch and Eugene.
I guess. Anyways, DUP's got them.
What?
Just happened. That was all the commotion before. Guess she needed to reel them in to make up for me getting loose. She's sending them out to that big concrete platform the DUP built between the 2 islands.
And you want to what? Rescue
The way
her?
I figure is, if we go out to that island, set those 2 free and make enough ruckus while we're doing it, Augustine's bound to come running. Against all 4 of us, she don't stand a chance. Now,
That right there, the concept of having multiple conduits on the same team is why I really, 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 really want a remaster remake of Infamous Second Son going into like DC Universe Online type of territory, where you're able to play with friends and just have a full video, a full neon conduit, a full whatever conduit. I mean full conduit because like instead of having Delson where he's a mixture of all conduits being able to use all sorts of different powers but not to the fullest degree, where you're a full conduit, a prime conduit, able to use the ability to the fullest extent. That just sounds insane. Like imagine prime conduits have a super button where they can pop a super instead of having also different abilities. Like Delson has different ways to bend the ability. They have like godly abilities with that ability. But where you're able to like say for example video, you're able to become the angel and just rain heaven's hellfire and just obliterate everything, but on like a shorter cooldown or a short timer with a long cooldown or something like that. Where you have a video doing stuff like that, and then the neon doing some acrobatic space voodoo hoodoo while you're doing that, and then have a smoke dude dashing around shotgun blasting bitches in the ass. Like, imagine that three-piece combo meal, basically, of absolute ass kickery. And with that, if they do a DC Universe Online type of concept, the amount of different prime conduits you could actually be, because in Infamous Second Son, conduits don't have to be natural abilities first, which makes it the actual limitation there is not. There is no limitation there. You could have also different abilities. But Infamous 1 and 2, if they go back to that, sure, they won't be able to have video, but if they go back to Infamous 1 and 2, there's still so many different things. Fear is a power, and just the overall possibilities in this game are amazing. I really, really want that. I should really get that next.
There's a pier right across from that platform. Meet me there just after sunset.
I'll be there. Reggie,
And I'm getting
Gene
it.
and fetched it.
I heard.
Hank and I, we've worked out a plan to storm the island and take out whatever dupes are guarding them in the...
Delson, I've been thinking, there have been a lot of innocent people killed lately. Normal people.
Normal? Jesus, Reg. We're not going back to that, are we?
Look, I'm not sure I can help you add to that count, right? Just to set a couple of bioterrorists free.
Reggie,
I'm a cop. I'm supposed to prevent this kind of thing. Just give me a call when it's over and we'll head back to Salmon Bay. And Delson, watch out for Hank. Don't trust him.
And just so y'all know, the reason why I'm pausing it and stuff, I will always, or I typically always let people just see the cutscenes and stuff, but the reason why I'm pausing it in the middle of different voice lines is because that gives me a good way to show off what I'm wanting to talk about, and because in the good playthrough, I just let it all play. This is the bad playthrough, and it's kind of just for the powers. That's why I have episode 26 and everything's like that. It's meant to just show off the different size of powers, which is why I'm not actually going to go through every little thing, like getting all the side quests, all that different things done. I think I actually did that on the good stuff, but I might do that later as like a bonus episode. But I'm going to get through the campaign, and then the next video is going to be on the PS3 game that I genuinely think is just one of the best games in general because of storytelling, visual storytelling, overall concept. Like, it is one of the best games. And games in general are art. So saying one of the best games, it's like trying to compare the Mona Lisa to any other amazing painting from any other person. Like, you can compare them, one's good, but how do you actually objectively compare them to which one's better?
Reg, what are you doing here?
Look, those are people over there. They need our help. Not bioterrorists, not conduits. People.
Well, thank you. And thank you for being here, so...
What's Cop doing here?
He's my brother, okay? He's here for me. So, what are you thinking?
I've been doing some recon. Our best bet's the dock on the far side. It's less exposed. Figure you two can do your smoke gift
Thank
and
you.
draw their attention out front. I'll commandeer a boat and go in during the distraction.
Why are you going in first?
Because I'm a cop. Which means I can commandeer a boat, and it's legal. You steal a boat, I'm gonna haul your ass in.
Oh, he'll do it, too. So we'll see you inside, right?
Yeah. See you inside. Stay safe, will you?
And speaking of, or going back to what I talked about, how they could do a remaster of this game, if they do a remaster of this game, they really do need to change the bad version of this game, because he would not be helping you, even as a brother. He could not sit by with his conscience and see you just slaughtering people. He can't. There's no way in hell he would allow that to happen.
Now listen, we get out there and start making noise, Augustine will come running. Come on, I know a way into the island we won't be seen.
Explain what happened. I saw Augustine kill you back in...
You saw her shut me up was what you saw. Big difference. Shouldn't have brought the cop, man. That's a mistake.
Funny. That's the same thing about you.
Here she is. We pop in here, she'd come out smack dab in the middle of the thing.
You sure about this?
Hey, when I was in that tower, I saw a thing. One more thing. They got one of them drone things out there. The ones you get powers from.
You know about that.
Sure would be nice to get a new power before stomping on Augustine. Let's go.
That's something kind of cool. Right there, Delsin should be
Okay,
thinking,
here's
how
the
do
plan.
you actually know about
We'll
that
start
genuinely?
These support pillars, they feel the rumbling, and the guards come down to check it out. We'll take them. Haha, what'd I tell you?
Sorry I didn't trust you, man.
Damn straight. That's payback for Curtin K, Jacko!
Cannot believe we're cracking these things.
Save some for the dupes, kid. I'm just getting started. These dupes are bang. What you get for messing with a prime, idiot? Teach you to tangle with me?
And another thing, instead of surrendering, the dudes in this game should really go maximum, I'm gonna die no matter what I do, so you know what, fuck you, and just like detonates themselves, or some shit like that.
Together, there ain't no stopping us, man.
Gonna take all of us to stop Augustine.
And theoretically, conduits could actually detonate themselves genuinely because of the amount of power going through them, different things like that. So imagine instead of controlling the flow, they just say detonation, basically. Completely letting it all out, every direction, just complete boom.
Look, how did you be here any minute. Hurry over here and let's see what powers you get. What? All of a sudden you don't trust me? I don't know, man. Something's not right. Maybe I should call Reggie. Hank!
Henry, you didn't disappoint me.
I did like you asked. You just do like you promised. You son of a bitch! I trusted you!
Never trust a convict. I see we found something in your size, but just to be sure.
Oh, lady. My brother finds out what you did. Oh, he is gonna...
He's gonna
Have a rocket launcher aimed at your ass. That's what he's gonna do.
You could have hit me!
Yeah, that's payback for blasting me with the angels. Now come on, get up. Come over here, I'll get those cuffs off you. This way, I'll cover you.
Oh my god, I just realized something. Where'd he get the rocket launcher? There's no rocket launcher enemies. The only enemies with explosive missiles are the helicopters. Where did he get that? Oh, I can't do shit.
Reg, she's still alive. She's gonna come back and I can't use any powers with this concrete crap on. What the hell happened? It's a trap, man. Hank let us out here so Augustine could kill us. Told you. God, I just don't understand why he would do that to us.
Because he's a bad guy, and bad guys do bad things. You may have superpowers, but it wouldn't hurt you to still listen to your brother every once in a while.
I haven't actually specified this, and the game doesn't actually specify it. How to tell how much health you have overall is whenever the screen goes gray, basically, you hear the duh, like that noise is when you're base critical. But when you see any things on the side of the screen, that's also how you know you're damaged. So that's why I was standing there until you saw the like deep breath with the conduit ability. I'll just explain that to allow him to heal. I should be able to make this. I should be able to make this. Should be able to make this. I can make it. I can make it. I can make it. Woo! I do that a lot. It's really fun. Oh.
Okay, get up here.
I'm trying. What the hell?
I got him. Sorry, I'm not...
This part, you know, I'm gonna actually. Okay, I'm gonna say it now because I did pause it. This part is meant to be as impactful as you killing Zeke from Infamous 2 or you killing Zeke in Infamous 2. It's meant to be that genuinely impactful, but it's nowhere near killing Zeke because I played Infamous 1 then Infamous 2, and if you don't know, Zeke is your brother. He's the one that made you the amp in Infamous 2, the one that fixed the RFI in Infamous 2, the one that sat by your side while you were in a coma for weeks after walking to him while becoming the god of lightning you are in Infamous 1. He's your brother. And Infamous 2 going bad, you have to painfully kill him because you're not trying to. You're saying, stay down, stay down, stay down. But he doesn't because he's a bullheaded dude genuinely trying to do what's right. So, yeah, it made me cry, genuinely. I don't cry in games, but that made me cry. This has nowhere near the same impact, but you're going to see how it has the same general vibe to it.
Grenades. You're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
What do you mean? Put your hands up here. Don't flinch.
I knew we couldn't trust him.
Okay, you were right. If I listened to you, we wouldn't even...
Oh, crap!
Look out!
Stop!
Leave my brother alone, you bitch!
Oh, dear God.
Reggie!
Adrenaline's one hell of a drug. He should be in so much pain.
Nelson, look at me. You gotta let me go.
No, I can do this.
Listen,
I can
we
do
can't
this, I
let
can
this
do
stuff get to you two. I'm so proud of you.
Okay, I have to clarify something. Why did he die so much pain? Keep in mind the old lady having a stab through her knee made her fall over in agony. He just had something grow out of his spine, right next to the base of his neck. And he's still just talking.
Always have been.
No. Lindsay, don't.
I love you, bro.
Because it's actually growing out of the base of their body, like at their bones and shit. So, yeah, that's fucking painful. And for an example, this should actually give him a new power, because conduits are simultaneously powered by their actual element, but also them themselves, which is why conduits can be good or bad and actually change their abilities. So, this should basically give him supers on demand. Like, she just killed his brother.
Die! Damn you!
Like, for an example, if my brother died like that, I would try my best to super her into oblivion. Not this way, just, oh, you're gonna try and block? Fuck you! And nuke, 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 constantly, 24/7, just instant, every single time I get the chance. Even if it tore me apart. Just, you are dying today, not tomorrow, not yesterday, fucking day.
Monster!
Pressing down. Let me do the thing, please. Hell, this area would give like a brother overload, like in Infamous 1 and 2, Yeah, not Infamous Festival of Blood, but Infamous 1 and 2, whenever you get max karma, you're able to do a karmic overload, giving you maximum blast, like infinite blast for a short amount of time, whatever you want to do. This should actually give the same general thing, where it's a brother overload. It's not karmic or anything like that. It's tapping into that raw, brotherly rage of, you motherfucker drowned my brother. He saved my life from you. Die type of thing. Ah, sumo or sumos? Sumos, okay. Have multiple missiles up yo big ass. I missed that last one. Oh shit. So it's 2 missiles directly and 2 shotgun blasts. Or 3 missiles. Hell yeah. That I don't get. Just to be clear, how does it go from a smokestack, like ventilation thing, to a video thing? I don't get that. Oh, there's actually videos in it.
You tortured my people! He never hurt you! Why?
This is Kurt Wyatt reporting from the scene of an intense battle between the DUP and a small group of bioterrorists. You can see the last of the massive structure built by the DUP as it sinks into the icy waters of Puget Sound. Eyewitnesses tell us that the only survivor was DUP head Brooke Augustine, last spotted heading in the direction of the concrete tower that has served as her headquarters since the DUP arrival nearly 2 weeks ago. But so far, our efforts to reach Miss Augustine have produced no response. And now we're getting reports of scattered demonstrations by local citizens in support of the DUP, demanding that the bioterrorist uprising in Seattle be ended by any means necessary. For US TV, this is Kurt Wyatt, reporting live from Seattle.
Okay, that right there is actually kind of cool, because it actually does change between going good or going bad, because going good, they say get the fuck out of our town. Going bad, they say, oh, help us. They as in the civilians. That's great checking how long I had on this video, because I can only record an hour long and upload an hour long. I might be able to actually beat this. I'm going to see how much I can actually do getting to the missions, but once I can actually do the missions, I don't.
Oh, Reg. I'm sorry, man. You knew. You told me not to trust Hank, but I didn't listen. But I swear to you, this son of a bitch is gonna pay.
Where is Hank Daughtry? I know he made... is he? Tell me where Daughtry is!
I kept trying to jump there, and I don't know why it didn't actually work.
Damn it. Should have left one breathing to answer the question. At least I know he's alive. Just gotta find him. Wait a minute, he called before. His number's gotta be in the incoming call log. Gotcha.
What's going on? I'm here, you ain't. We're en route. Just had to set up your transport at the marina.
What the hell are the DUP here for Hank?
Goddamn, never should have trusted you guys. Where the hell you at? There's been a complication. Hold your position.
What's going on over
May be
there?
behind schedule, but your party at the Atkinson has been notified.
Sure pounding the hell out of something. Sounds like a freaking war. Jesus. Hank did this?
Hank! You there? I'm not afraid of you, Hank.
Bet I'm not the conduit you were expecting.
I want Neon, because that's the better super. Huh, give me. And reverse item bubble. Instead of defending me, it is going to obliterate you. There we go.
Lost Hank. Gonna have to locate the signal again.
The only downside to Neon is that you can't see shit in a dark alleyway.
And what makes you think a bioterrorist scum like you can leave this city alive?
Ah, crap. They were going to say stuff like, you made a deal with our boss, but our boss isn't here right now, so we're gonna fucking kill you because you've killed so many different people that we love.
Finds out you went back on our deal. Miss Augustine makes deals with bioterrorist scum up there alone in her tower. But there's over 1,000 of us boots here on the ground. We're just here to hunt, kill.
Oh, it's gonna take a lot more than a... Noise here somewhere. It does seem to like the rooftops.
Well, to be honest, I would love the rooftops too as a conduit because I'm immune to fall damage as a conduit. So I can just have a rooftop. Oh, people are coming up here? Hell no. Whee! Dud. And run. In Infamous 1, it was actually called, or Infamous 2 as well, it was actually called the Express Elevator because it was the Express Elevator. actually really want to know how Zeke and Cole knew Cole McGrath could just fall. What brought that up? How did he just... When did he eat shit? Is basically what I'm wanting to ask. And not die.
I can't believe this. Gotta be getting close. Guess I'll give this tracker one more shot.
What do you know? Turns out I don't need your goddamn protection. You haven't made it out of the city yet. Yeah, well, I left a trail of you guys' carcasses from one end of the city to the other. Any DUP shows up at the marina, that line's just gonna continue right out into the water.
He's heading to a marina, running out of dry land. I'd say me and old Hank are about to meet up again. Son of a bitch. She killed Reggie.
I didn't know, I swear to God.
You didn't know?
You set us up! She said she wasn't gonna hurt you. She promised she's just gonna talk.
What, and you believed her?
She got a sadistic streak a mile wide, but I never heard tell of her actually killing a conduit.
My brother would still be alive if it wasn't for you.
She had my daughter.
Okay, I do want to clarify why he went absolutely like, I don't care anything, she's my daughter. It was fatherly love, but also his powers are genetic. Imagine what that redheaded bitch lady would do to his daughter because she tortured him, basically tortured, to see what makes him tick, to see all the different things that his powers can do, blah, 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 blah. It goes to more, the game, or, First Light actually goes into more detail of what those experiments could do, did do, and blah, 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 blah. But, yeah, even if I did not know the kid, I would go out of my way to make sure the kid does not get absolutely fucked over by the redheaded bitch lady. And speaking of that, how do the conduits get their powers in Infamous Second Son? Genuinely, how do they get their powers? Because Infamous 1, 2, and Festival of Blood, they required a blast core, which a blast core, think of it as like a soul stone. Blast cores are basically purple rocks that are very radiated but will not actually hurt you. They're able to, once you put energy through it, you're able to absorb it as a conduit. It basically makes conduit genes activate. Basically, it's what it is, which is why I've always deduced that conduits are basically wizards. They use supernatural powers in a natural way, if that makes any sense, where they're able to unlock the full potential of their body using the blast core. Without the blast core, they're just a typical person. That general thing. The Ray Sphere actually was based off of blast cores.
Where are you?
I am killing this fucker, just so you know.
Eye for an eye, asshole.
I wouldn't do it that way. I would have just blasted him right in the back of the head. Or stabbed him through the heart. Something like that.
It's time to get what I came for, Augustine.
Okay. That is the final mission. Over there's the final mission, but it's actually going from the bottom of the tower all the way to the tippy top. So I am going to go all the way over here.
Trying to take back our city from those who seek to destroy it. Violent terrorists have no place on our streets. They must be locked away, far from all decent reform the people for the good of society.
She better hurry before there's no decent, normal people left to protect from me.
People of Seattle, it has come to my attention that the bioterrorist Delson Rowe has begun another rampage. His past terror sprees have resulted in the deaths of hundreds of Royal DUP Guardians and our fellow Seattleites.
You called this a terror spree? Oh, I'm just getting warmed up. Can't stop until I get Augustine.
Good people of Seattle, I implore you, do not allow Delson Rowe to continue his murderous, bloodthirsty rampage. Delson Rowe has already killed hundreds of us. Maybe a neighbor, maybe even a family member. Delson Rowe has countless numbers of my bravest men. DUP soldiers who gave their lives to save yours. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain. Delson Rowe must be brought to justice. Whatever it takes.
You want to save these people, Augustine? You want justice? You're gonna have to stop me first. And, by the way...
We gotta get to the tower.
Okay, the transformer's supposed to be on a roof across from the tower.
This is it, Del. Once you shut the defenses down, no turning back. So what's the plan, Conduit? Gonna take her alive, show the world what she's done, or just kill her for what she did to Reggie?
Okay. I'm going to end this video here, but then going to instantly start recording the next video. You're literally going to see me have the super and everything like that. I'm not going to go through the entire, like, opening and different things like that. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys go to the next video. I hope you all enjoyed everything you saw, and I will catch you on the next one.